Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So, a company by the name of Lofuanna, not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct, but they did reach out and asked if I wanted to try some of their products. They're a newer company on Amazon, and so I said yes. So the first thing I'm showing you is a dip powder kit that's on Amazon, and I'm showing it here on the screen. It is $10, and it comes with that really cute brush for dusting off the dip powder, the liquids. I love this little pouch and their logo. It's super cute. The pouch is nice as opposed to a box. It came with that file, which feels to be about like 180 grit, maybe 100 grit. It comes with this one dip powder color, which is still really nice because I feel like you can do a lot with just a great nude base. You can do a lot of different things in nail art with just a nude background, so that's nice. So the 4 steps in this dip powder kit that come are: step number 1, the base coat; number 2 is the activator; 3 is the top coat; and 4 is the brush saver. The first 3 are like in a plastic bottle, and then that brush saver does come in like a hard bottle, which I like because I feel like it would work better to actually like clean the brushes. So these are all of the items that came in this dip powder kit, and I will be using this at a later date because if you've been watching my channel, you know I love dip powder, so I will come back to this. But the next thing they sent over is this polygel kit, and this one is running for $16.99 on Amazon. So the first thing I pull out is the step-by-step instructions on how to use the product, like some tips on how to avoid poly nail gel broken easily. On the back, it's just like the picture of their products, so it's just like a little card with information on how to use it, which is always helpful for a beginner. It does come with these dual forms, and I do plan on using dual forms very soon on my channel. I have used some Nail Couture dual forms before because they're so different and nice, but I'm gonna try to use like a traditional dual form like this on the channel really soon, just to kind of give it out a try and see if I would actually like using a dual form. So yeah, this is what the dual form looks like. And yeah, I'm not too sure if I would like it, but yeah, that's for anyone beginning. It has everything you need to get started, so that you don't have to go out and buy anything extra if you didn't want to. You would use that, spend that money on this kit and be able to create multiple sets. I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything out of this pouch. And again, I love this pouch because it can be used for other things, not just storing these products. I can put these where I keep all my other products and use it for something else. But it comes with this file, which feels to be like 180 grit, your standard file you get in polygel kits. It comes with this brush, which looks to be nice. I mean, it's really lightweight, but I like how like thick it is at the top. So yeah, I'm definitely going to give that a try. It also comes with a base and a top coat that I'm taking out, and the base and the top coat are both 15 ml, which is nice. Like, it's a good sized base and top coat. I always like my top coats, especially when they're like 15 ml, because that's pretty much a full size bottle, and yeah, you definitely need that. So cute. Look at their logo. I love the look of their packaging, and the logo on it is super cute with that kitty. It comes with a 40 ml slip solution, and I normally don't like to use slip solutions that come in polygel kits, so I probably won't be using that. And it came with this nail clipper, which I thought was really nice, but these nail clippers, to be honest, felt very cheap and flimsy, as if you cut anything too thick, I think that they would actually break, just how thin they felt. But overall, it is nice that they try to include it. All of the bottles are 15 ml, and this is what it looks like. So the first shade, oh, and they also come sealed, which is great as well, so you know nothing's spilling out when it's coming to you. The first shade I'm going to swatch on my lint-free wipe is Dark Nude. And it's a really dark nude. I mean, it's pretty okay. It's not bad. It's a cute shade. I can see myself using it to do a few things, but really nice. And the next shade is your basic white, and this one also looks nice as well coming out the bottle. Now what I did notice as I was swatching is like these bottles are hollow. They're not filled up with product, and most of the time when a product comes 15 ml, it's not as full as I feel like it should be. So I feel like they're lacking on product. The next one was clear, obviously. This one is a light nude, or just a nude, I believe it's called. And then the last shade I'm going to swatch is the pink. So overall, a really nice polygel kit with basic colors that you can use for everyday sets. And these are all of the products that they sent over. I want to give a thanks to you all for sending these products over. I appreciate it so much. If you're interested in anything you see, I will have everything linked down below in the description box. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the set. So for today's set, I'm using nude. So it's called just nude. So there's a dark nude and then just this nude. And the tips I'm using today are, I'm going to put those on the screen as well because I cannot pronounce it, but there's some XXL half cover coffin tips that I got off Amazon. And I love these tips. I did cut off the number at the tip and they're still really, really long. So I'm just doing my 2-beat method because I did want to try this polygel in an overlay. Off camera, I tried it using the lazy girl method, and it was a complete fail because of the tips I used. So I had to go in and do this exact same design again, using my half cover tips and doing the overlay method. Right off the bat, I can say this polygel is pretty firm. So it's the consistency I like, although it is a bit sticky as well. That's just what I noticed from using the product. But overall, just the fact that it is a firmer polygel, it was a plus for me. And again, I did not use the slip solution provided. Well, actually, I did give it a try and I didn't like it. So I ended up going with my 91% alcohol. I hope everyone is feeling well and great today. How was your weekend? My weekend was pretty eventful. I ended up doing like 3 or 4 sets this weekend just to kind of get my week started and pumped. And just in case I wanted to wear my nails a little longer this time, I do have videos ready to go. So yeah, just been trying to push out content here. And yeah, it was a pretty relaxing weekend. So yeah, comment down below and let me know how your weekend was. I hope everyone is also having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. And thank you to anyone that's taking their time to watch my video right now or has watched my video in the past. You are appreciated. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. It means the world to me. If you've been subscribed, I love you guys so much, and I'm so thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. So back into the set, I did the 2-bead method. So I cured the first bead, and I'm now going in with my second bead, and I'm just smoothing that into the first bead. So for this, I do feel like I needed another bead to kind of build up the apex a little bit more. But for me, the focus of the video was just to try the product. So that's basically what I'm doing here, just trying it out so that I can let you know my thoughts on the actual product itself. But once I get the second bead set, I do go ahead and cure my lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm just going to show one more nail on camera before I get into the design, and I'm just going to give my review on this polygel. So I feel like it can be very beginner friendly. I just don't like the stickiness of it. For the price, it's okay. You do get 5 different polygels, and I feel like you can get some pretty great like basic colored sets. Like you can start with the base of your nails and do things. They do have that clear where you can encapsulate things. So I feel like overall it is a really good kit for the price. And I would recommend anyone giving it a try. So if you haven't tried them, I would go ahead and say do so. Besides the stickiness, it's a perfect polygel just because of the firmness for me. It's not super firm, but it is a nice consistency to where it is going to stay exactly where you put it. So now I'm showing the colors I'll be using for the nail art. I'm using BPCC02. I'm also going to be using BPCC04, both from Born Pretty's Fall Winter collection. I'm using Dreamer by Madame Glam, really nice nude shade. I'm also going to be using Glam Volcano in the set today. So I'm doing like a fall themed set with fall colors, just to show my love for fall, basically. This really dark brown I'm using here, I mixed up BPCC02 and black and made a darker brown. So I'm basically going to be going from like a darker brown to like the lightest shade that I do have, and making like a kind of like a swirly like side fringe type deal on this nail, and I absolutely loved how this came out. In between each of the shades, I do flash cure for about 10 seconds, and then once I get all of the colors laid out, I do a full and 60-second cure in my lamp. So I was off frame when I did my side, but I put like some 4-pointed hearts there and some dots. And I'll show you that on my next finger. So I'm starting on my middle finger, and I'm using the brown BP CC02 from Born Pretty, and I'm going to do a French tip on this nail. This T method has been working for me absolutely excellent. I love this method. I don't think I'm gonna do my French tip any type of other way. I want to thank Vanity Val for showing your girl how to do that, because it is so helpful. And maybe she's not the first person to do it, but that's exactly where I learned it from, and it's been just so easy for me ever since. And I always get a pretty nice French. So if you haven't tried it, give that a try. You would just make your line across where you want the French tip to like end, and then make that T in the middle to mark the middle of your nail, and then just bring a line out from each side of that. On this finger, I was very out of frame, so I do apologize about that. I think on my ring finger, I show it a little more. But now I'm just filling in the rest of that nail with the brown. I cure that for 60 seconds, and then I do come back and do a second coat of the brown just to build up the opacity of this actual color. So I want to thank anyone that has joined me and my girls on our last Halloween Spotlight collab. The theme was Tim Burton, and I totally flaked because I did not do a Tim Burton movie, but I do like how my set came out overall. If you have not checked that out, I will link it in the cards. And don't miss next Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time when we come with our second challenge. The theme for that one, I'm not going to reveal yet, but I think I did a pretty good job on that one as well. Such a fun collab, and if you like collaborations, you can also join the Spotlight collab. You would just go ahead and DM at Spotlight Collab Challenge. I'll leave it on the screen here and also down below for anyone that's interested. They're normally done in May and October are the 2 times that the challenges are done, and they are super fun, and they're just a way of getting, a lot of motivation and challenging yourself and stepping outside of your comfort zone. And so I do love them for that much. I love a challenge, so it's always great. But now I'm showing on my middle finger what I did on the empty part on my index. So I'm creating some hearts, and I'm going to bring lines out, basically making it like a 4-pointed heart. Really cute. I saw this design way back, and I've done it before. If I can, I'll link that video in the cards. The last time I did it though, I used reflective gel, and I used a very light color, so you weren't able to really see it unless it was reflecting. But I thought it was such a cute design. I just wanted to do it on this nail. So this nail does give me Valentine's Day vibes with these 4 pointed hearts, but it's just to show my love for fall, autumn season is why I'm putting the hearts on this nail set, and I love how they came out. So I'm going to do a couple of these hearts, and then I'm going to just add in some dots in between to fill the nail up. Some of the hearts are positioned a little weird just because when I got finished with this set, I did cut it down to a length that I felt like I wanted for the week. And it looked really cute and came out really nice. Even as a shorter style, like with it cut down, it still was very nice. So I did like this set just because I was able to cut it down and still maintain just how it looked. It just turned to a very nice square, but it was super cute, and you'll see that in an upcoming video when I'm doing a nail set with them on. But yeah, I loved how this design came out. So now on the ring finger, I'm taking the mixture that I made for the darker brown, where I mixed the BPCC02 in black, and I'm going to make a French on this nail as well. So I'm holding my middle finger right next to it so I can kind of line them up and make sure that they are even. And then I'm doing my T method again. Oh gosh, I love this method. Once I get all of that as straight as I can possibly get it, I'm now going from that center line and just creating the smile line area of the French. And again, like I said, it just works out perfect every time. If anything, you can clean it up, but I do love this method when creating a French. Then I fill in the tip of this nail and I cure for 60 seconds and do a second coat as well, curing for 60 seconds. Oh y'all, also check me out Saturday. I have 2 videos for you all. The first one will be at 1 p.m. Central Time, which is my Spotlight Collab Challenge. And then that same night, like I always post at 9 p.m., I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the McCart Your Nail Lab in a box and the winning design for my This or That challenge. And then I'm basically doing the same thing on this French tip, but I left it towards the smile line. So I didn't go down and do it all over the French tip here. I just left it right by the smile line. So I'm doing the 4-pointed heart and then 2 4-pointed stars and some dots right along that smile line area. And I'm using Dreamer for all of these light hearts and 4-point stars. And again, I loved the design. So I did the rest off camera, and this is how the nails are looking. Super freaking cute. So I wanted to keep it simple because the basic reason for the video was the polygel, but of course I had to incorporate a design. So now I'm going in with a matte top coat because I felt like these nails would look best matte. And then I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Off camera, I'm going to put some cuticle oil on, and I'll be back with the final look. And here's the finished set. I absolutely love how these turned out. I love all of the color choices that I made. Definitely giving fall vibes. For this polygel kit, I say give it a try. It is beginner friendly. It's a pretty nice price for what you get in it. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today. And remember to be the best you that you can be. And much love to you all.